Autumn 1775. America's Revolution spread north into Canada. General Richard Montgomery and Benedict Arnold led one of the boldest campaigns of the war, an invasion meant to topple British Canada and bring Quebec into the rebellion. It was a story of triumph, starvation, endurance, and ultimately a gamble against the coming winter. After victories at Fort Chambly and Fort St. John's, General Montgomery marched into Montreal. The city surrendered without a fight. Yet Montgomery felt no glory. His troops were mutinous, looting British uniforms and ignoring orders. He wrote bitterly, "I must go home, I am weary of power." Still, he pressed forward. Quebec, he said, must fall, or Canada was unconquered. The British governor, Guy Carleton, narrowly escaped Montreal disguised as a peasant. Hidden in a wool cap, moccasins, and a peasant sash, he slipped past American batteries by night and sailed down the St. Lawrence. He reached Quebec on November 19th. Loyalists rejoiced, calling his arrival their salvation. Yet Carleton himself admitted, "Our fate is extremely doubtful." While Montgomery advanced from the west, Benedict Arnold led 1,100 men through the Maine wilderness. Their boats leaked, provisions spoiled, and storms swept away supplies. Men starved, they ate rawhide, boiled candle wicks, even dogs. One soldier wrote, "This day I roasted my shot pouch and ate it. It was now 4 days since I had eaten anything save the skin of a squirrel." By the time they staggered into Canada, only 700 remained. Filthy, ragged, starving, they looked, one witness said, more like ghosts than men. Meeting the Canadians. To their relief, Canadian habitants gave them food, moccasins, and shelter. They blessed Arnold as their savior. Yet Arnold had miscalculated. The march was not 180 miles, but nearly 270. It had taken 6 weeks, not 20 days. Still his men endured, driven by his iron will and their faith in victory. In mid-November, Arnold's survivors reached the walls of Quebec. They marched before the city gates, drums beating, daring the defenders to fight. Arnold sent an ultimatum. "If I am obliged to carry the town by storm, you may expect every severity practiced on such occasions." The British fired back with cannon shot and cheers of defiance. Arnold had no artillery, no cash, barely 100 working muskets, and only 5 cartridges per man. He realized Quebec would not fall without Montgomery's reinforcements. By late November, Montgomery and Arnold united at Pointe-aux-Trembles, northeast of Quebec. Their combined force was fewer than 1,000 fit men. Still, they planned an assault on the city. Washington in Cambridge and Congress in Philadelphia dreamed of Quebec as the next jewel of the Revolution. But the winter closed in, and Carleton fortified the walls.